California Governor Gavin Newsom met with President Trump at the White House. He wants federal money for the devastating LA fires. Real estate investor Grant Cardone with me now. You want any aid given to California to come with strings. What strings?
Well, there should be strings, and NEWSCUM met.
I don't like that. I don't like that.
President Trump likes it, so
you know. You're blushing.
He's saying that for a reason, though, because he doesn't respect him. He also didn't have him at the mayor's meeting. He met him at his plane, then didn't bring him to the mayor's meeting. Nobody noticed that, but he didn't bring him there. And last night's 30-minute meeting, I think, was 90 minutes. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. But I believe that President Trump will ask for certainly voter ID.
Really?
I think he eliminates, I hope he asks for the elimination of sanctuary cities.
Okay.
Somebody needs to talk about the Coastal Commission. The Coastal Commission is responsible for these fires, okay? Now, this is a 50-year legacy institution that has protected that coast for years. If you've ever tried to build there, I have a home on Carbon Beach that got burnt down. 18 of my neighbors got burnt down. And had that coastline been developed, it would be concrete, steel, and glass, and it would not have burned.
Okay.
This is a preventable event.
You're suggesting that the president make political demands of California
before he releases federal funding.
I mean,
they're not going to need. They're going to need $250 billion. Okay, everybody's underestimating how much money is going to be spent there. I'd also suggest that the president would say, let the owners of the homes that can and are willing to remove debris start today.
And they're not allowed to do that at the moment?
No, because the environmentalists are going to come in. You're going to talk about these people later, but they're going to come in and worry about my safety. Okay, look, I want to remove my debris.
Right.
Let me take care of my safety. Get out of my business. Let me do my thing. I want to remove my debris, and I want to start rebuilding my home.
I mean, this is a power play by Trump. I mean, he can make those demands.
Should be. Greenland.
Yeah, well,
Canada, Panama,
California,
California. Why not? Look, if you're going to have the leverage and you have the wallet, if it's going to take $250 billion of taxpayer money, he should absolutely 100% art of the deal, get something from the negotiations.
Is he going to get $250 billion? I doubt it.
They're going to need $250 billion. They might need $500 billion. This is probably the biggest environmental accident on planet Earth.
But what are the repercussions?
And this could be bigger than the TARP bailout.
If you that big?
100%.
Okay. Let me move on for a second. We've got a new report that claims climate risk could cause a near, $1.5 trillion decline in real estate values in the next 30 years. The report suggests that people will move out of high-risk areas. Florida, Los Angeles, for example. What are you seeing?
Nobody's moving out of Florida. People are moving into Florida. The people want to be on coastlines. They want to be where the action is. They want to be where jobs are. They want to be where water is. If you're investing in real estate, stay as close as you can to the water. You're going to have a 30% premium on the exit. You're always going to do better off being close to those places that people find a little hazardous.
Good Lord. I want to get back.
Nobody's moving to Oklahoma.
No. Okay. Oklahoma's a fine conservative state.
It's wonderful, but it comes with tornadoes.
Yeah. Okay. I want to see. You're a real estate developer. I want to talk about Trump's vision of creating the Riviera of the Mideast in Gaza. He says, and he's been talking about this. He says Israel should turn the Gaza Strip over to the U.S. once the fighting's over. We would work with development teams from around the world. No U.S. troops would be needed. Do you like the sound of beachfront property in Gaza? I mean, look, it's kind of funny, Stuart, but, you know.
Trump sees everything. He sees North Korea as oceanfront property. He sees everything as property. He's a real estate guy. So if you're in the real estate business, you should know that Donald Trump is going to see everything as real estate. He's going to want the federal government to reduce interest rates. He talked about that last week, demanding interest rates go lower. He sees everything as a real estate deal and or negotiations. So I could absolutely see where he could see look, they've tried for 75 years to handle the Gaza Strip. It hadn't happened. And I think he thinks that the USA goes in there and redevelops that land, turns it into the Riviera of the Mediterranean. You have a better solution than what they've been trying to do for the last 75 years.
One thing I've been saying is that that's the only plan on the table. I haven't heard anybody else suggest anything that could remotely work.
Well, they just keep repeating insanity, which is, the same results over and over until they don't get anything. And he's coming with something out of the box. And maybe he brings the other players from the Middle East to the table to say, yeah, why don't we turn this into something great rather than a place you fight over?
Do you think he sees Greenland as a real estate development operation?
No, but I think Greenland absolutely happens this year.
This year?
100%.
Well, the Prime Minister of Denmark has said, look, he doesn't object to an increased American presence in Greenland, military presence, too.
I think it's a great play. We should expand our country.
Really?
Yeah,
You're an imperialist.
No, I think that all businesses, any endeavor has to expand. If it stays flat and doesn't grow, then it won't survive. So we have to expand. The family unit, religions, churches, all those things that want to grow have to grow. If you don't grow, you die. And this is what happened back in California, by the way, with these fires. The Coastal Commission resisted the growth and development of the coastline. They restricted. It takes 7 years for me to build there. If that happens, okay, then I can't redevelop my neighbor. There's going to be a massive problem with the Coastal Commission, back to that first story, preventing me from doing what I need to do.
Do you want any government control of coastal development?
I prefer no government control. Why?
You okay with that?
Yeah, because people that are going to reinvest in that coastline are going to do the right thing. The free market takes care of the marketplace.
You're a Trump guy, aren't you?
I am a Trump guy. I've been a Trump guy the whole time.
I knew that.
But I'm a business guy. Like, I'm a business guy, and I want, I want my neighborhoods to be protected. Okay. Like, California's got the highest crime, highest housing prices, highest everything. Like, they're terrible at everything they get involved in.
Okay, I'm going to leave it at that. Grant Cardone, it's great to have you on the show.
Thank you.
All good stuff. Thank you, sir.